Now we will talk some more about the customer or consumer's dashboard and the functions of that dashboard. Let's start with my wish list and my basic needs. This is a one-time function for the buyer to go in and set up their basic needs. Once these are set up, they can go to the map view and click one button and look and see everything within that map view that meets those basic needs. Similarly, they can do the same thing with the wish list, which may be more specific and have a lot more items, because keep in mind that Quitchet, working with the MLS and their individual needs and wants, can set up as many features as practical for the consumer to be able to choose in their home search. So this is set up for the wish list. Now, once these are set up, they can go into the map view, go into their filters, and then just simply click either my basic needs or my wish list, toggle that over, and then they apply it, and it will show them on the map the homes that meet their basic needs. It would do the same thing for the wish list, usually a smaller number of results because they're doing more specific searching, but this is a great feature to help the buyer in their decision on buying a home. Now, speaking of helping decisions, we go in, and first of all, again, we want to talk about the Manage Agent feature. When you go into the Manage Agent feature, you can see they can choose the state and the city that they want to search, as long as it's an area served by Quitchet, name of a brokerage or an individual agent, or even search by a phone number. Then they can go in and look at that agent's profile. When they see the profile, they will be set up by the agent. They can put things in. Each individual agent or team can put in things about themselves, the areas they serve, testimonials, and even a one-click to that agent's website. In addition, the consumer can look at that agent's current active listings and their recent sales to further their investigation and see if they feel like that this agent is a match for them. So again, they can share this agent's information with other people, and once they have that, they can choose to make this their agent. Now, once it is their agent, then of course they show up at the top of their page as their agent. They can also change this agent at any time as their choice and substitute another agent. But again, let's look at things that also help them in their home search. They can go to the Compared Home screen. Here it tells them how to use this feature. In this case, they have some homes that they like. They want to compare them, and of course it shows the front view. And in this case, Quitchet pulls in the lot description for that front view. For the second view of the master bedroom, it brings up all the master bedrooms in that person's compared home screen so they can see all the bedrooms at the same time. Next, they can do the master bathrooms all at the same time, and the kitchens, and 3 other views: the living room, great room, a back view, and then another interior that they choose. Now, the buyer gets to choose these photos from all the photos that the agent has taken, or they can add a photo of their own if they would like when they are in the home for that particular view. So this allows this feature to work. It, of course, makes their decisions easier when they can go back and not just compare the front of a house, but helps them remember what it was they did or did not like about that home. So another great feature of Quitchet for buyers, and it is, of course, provided through the MLS and the membership by the agent to that buyer. So now we also want to talk about how Quitchet benefits a seller. In the seller tools, if they click on, they will see the house or houses, if they have multiple houses on the market, that are there and information on those. Here, there's the list of their listings that are for sale. They can look at their feedback, and they can look at their scheduled showings, both past, present, and future here in this section. Now, they also can go to the closer, and this works for the buyer and the seller the same way. It tells them that once you have a home under contract, then you can access your home or homes that are under contract from this module on Quitchet. So once you go in, you see the home, you go in to manage it, and you can look at all the closing parties involved in that home and the sale of that home. You can export any appointments to your calendar. You can get directions to that particular location if it's somewhere you need to go. And then it keeps track of that for the seller, the buyer, and the agent. Remember that the buyer, seller, or agent can also add a closing party. So if they want to add one, it gives them access to their entire import of their contacts on their phone, which is their CRM, all the contacts on their phone. So they go to the import contacts. Here they could select a contact and make this work as whatever contractor that person fits for their description. Now in this case, they go into their contacts and they've selected Sean Porter of Porter Renovation, who is a general contractor. They save that, and then he will show up as added as a party. Then if they want to schedule the service, when they click on that, here is when the pre-written email that goes out of the app to that person requesting a date and a time, or a general request for what needs to be done for that particular home. It sends that contractor the home information, the MLS, and the contact information back to the buyer or the seller or the agent, whichever is appropriate. So this is another feature and exactly how the closer feature works to make the agent more professional and save everyone time. Again, once it is scheduled, then it can be exported to each person's calendar that's involved in the closing, and the listing agent can connect everyone to this closing through this system if they choose. So this has been a run through of the features for the buyers and the sellers and the buyer's agents and the listing agents that Quitchet provides. Also, on the website, Quitchet.com, of course, all of these features connect together. Any function that's done on the website goes to the app and vice versa. But also on Quitchet.com, you will also see the information available to track the buyer's agents by the team leader or the broker in charge if that agent has agreed to allow that feature in their profile that they set up. Now, if they've allowed that feature, then you will see the screenshots coming up that show you the safety tracker, which is an important part of Quitchet as well. We'll look at those and share that with you in the future PowerPoint. So how does an agent share their whereabouts and their scheduled showings and their buyers with their team leaders and their broker in charge or other people? They simply go to their profile. There's a lot of details here that they can go through. Keeping in mind they also get a free branding feature through Quitchet that they can select specific colors or anything that they would like to put in either for their company or for their team. This is where they allow their broker in charge or their team leader to access information such as a reporting system and metrics on their showings, as well as the safety feature tracking. So here also is where you can put in the small mini website, we like to call it, on the profile that's available to the public, and it will give you an access to add testimonials and information about you or your team. So the profile is a powerful tool also available to the agent, and of course there's never an upsell, never any advertising. Everything is provided through the MLS, and Quitchet never contacts an agent or a consumer about any additional fees or other services that they offer, because we don't share information or advertising or contractor recommendations ever. That's another special feature of Quitchet. We hope that these two videos have shown you how unique Quitchet is, and if you're an agent, we hope you will contact your MLS to get them to try to provide this to you as a member benefit. And if you're an MLS decision maker, we hope you will contact us and let us show you even more about Quitchet and how we can work with you and bring everyone together across our MLS community to share and become more professional to all consumers by using Quitchet together. Thanks for watching.